Hey everybody, check it out. So, all that grass, thatch, debris, whatever you want to call it, I got that right here off of this front lawn. This is my house and I just power raked it. Stick around to see how we did it. What's up everybody, Scatterbrain Dad here.
Mom Street 83.
Today, we're gonna dethatch my lawn. Now, yes, I own a lawn care company. This is my own personal house. I'm not good, this isn't no how to show you, I mean, this is a how-to video. Stay tuned. Right?
Yeah.
Anyways, I was just kidding. But here's the deal. I do this for clients every year. One thing on this property of mine is I'm gonna get a lot of debris. So not every house is the same. Around here, I do recommend you power rake every single year. Now, as far as dethatching and stuff like that goes, there's a lot of stuff on the internet that says, you know, you only need to do that once every 5 years or stuff like that. But if you really want to just stay on top of it, basically you can just do it every year, but you don't need to go as deep, so you don't need to really tear up that lawn, but you will notice a huge difference if you do that every year. Now, another thing is with this dethatching or slash power raking, whatever you guys want to call it, is this machine here, it's pretty easy to use. So, you know, a lot of questions we get, or not questions, but I guess a lot of things customers tell us is, well, that's more expensive than what I can go rent one for. Yeah, it is. But it's our business that we're running, and we charge a certain price. So we're fine. If you want to go rent one. It's not going to hurt us. The only thing is that I recommend is just make sure you know what you're getting into, because that's the easy part. Dethatching is the easy part. It's the cleanup that takes the most time. So the cleanup is where most of the cost is as far as paying us to do it. So if you want to do it yourself, do it yourself. Yeah. If you want to hire us or another company, hire them. They'll do a good job. However, please, I just want to express this. The cheaper business charges you, so the cheapest price on a service like this, you're really not going to get much of a service. And I see it every year in the yard sale sites. People are just, oh, this guy's cheap. And then the next week, guess what happens?
They're angry about it.
Well, for one, they don't show up. Two, they don't do a good job. So anyways, just keep that in mind. But anyways, here we go. We're going to cut to some films of us dethatching my lawn. So stay tuned. we're done with the first pass of the power rake. Now we just got to rake it up. So I've started. You can see these piles. I just got to finish raking up all this. But yeah, that's some good stuff that I want out of my lawn. All right, so there you have it. We're done raking up the first little bit, pile wise. We're gonna throw it all in the truck, and then we're going to do it again. So normally so let's get this straight here. So if a paying customer wants the power raking done, we honestly only go over it once. Now, the reasoning behind that is because the price is already so high. Most people don't want to pay for us to do it twice, I guess. So, but on that note, this year I'm going to offer. I've never offered it, but this year I'm going to offer that we do it twice for the customer. Obviously, it'll double the price, but we'll see who's willing to pay for it or not. Now, I know there's a lot of you lawn care nuts out there who, you want to spend, I don't know, some people, they just spend so much time in their yard. Like, if you're one of those people who spend a couple hours a day in your yard, I'd have it done twice. Now, if you don't care that much, you just want a green lawn, once will do it. So I've got a lot of clients who I only do it one time, and they just rave about how good it is for their lawn. We just got done cleaning this stuff up. This was the first round. We're gonna go 2 rounds, and keep in mind, this is only my front yard. Another reason why we charge what we do is because we've got to go dump that. Right now, you know, a lot of people, that might fit in their green waste bin. You'll see after this second round, this truck will be full. Now granted, we can pack it down, and we fit a lot more than we can. And we'll pack it clear up and tarp it, right? But the problem is we still got to go to the dump about halfway through the day and go dump. So time-wise, I mean, it takes us at least an hour to go dump. They're closing down all the dumps, and so where we got to go, we pretty much have to go to just, you know, not a lot of people actually recycle this stuff anymore. We're just taking it to the regular transfer stations, and then they weigh us and charge us commercially. So we're paying a lot higher price than a lot of people who, you know, homeowner, you throw it in your truck, take it, that's fine. So this year, I think we're gonna offer, we'll just come and do it. I mean, we'll just come, we'll dethatch it, power rake it for you, and you can do the cleanup. So if anyone's interested in that, give me a call, look us up. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. I'm not here to advertise services. This is strictly just for YouTube. All right, here we go, round 2. All right, round 2. These are the piles that we got off of round 2. Now, keep in mind, I could do this a 3rd time, I can do this a 4th time. I'm always gonna be picking up stuff. Now, my lawn here, I'm not gonna do this again until next year, and it'll be perfectly fine. But next year, I'll do it twice again, and then after that, I can just keep doing it every year, and I'll be fine with the amount of debris I pick up. So anyways, I know some people will say different, but yeah, some people will tell me not to do it every year, but I've got clients that I do every single year. I power rake every single year, and man, their lawns look good. But let me point this out too. If you are cutting your lawn super short for winter, like you should, you're probably not gonna get as much debris as, say, your neighbor who leaves his lawn long, like 6 inches. You power rake that, you're just gonna get a ton of debris. Now, this is also a controversy, so let me know what you guys think. But some people say leave it long during the winter time. I oppose to cutting it long or leaving it long. I like to cut them short during the winter because you get all that snow sitting on it, lays it down, it creates that snow mold. So in my opinion, just from my experience, what I've done, I suggest you cut it short right before wintertime. Others might disagree, but that's okay. That's the joy of living in America, right? We can all have our own opinions. Now, we're gonna load this up, we're gonna throw it all in the truck, and then we're gonna get my thumbnail picture. All right, so check this out. So you can see here that I thinned it out a little bit, and I still got some stuff that can come out. But I didn't want to tear up my lawn too bad, but you can see over here some spots I thinned it out pretty good. So I mean, it thinned that stuff out real nice. So next video I'm gonna go through and aerate it to get that thatch kind of cut out of there a little bit, because it's still got a lot of thatch underneath that little dirt section. There's just a ton. Anyways, I'll show you that on the next video for aeration. Click. Good job. This here is the pile that I got off of my front lawn.
Just the front lawn?
Just the front lawn. We did do it twice. I tried cutting my property somewhat short last year, but I did leave it about 3 inches long. So this year, I'm actually gonna probably cut my lawn at about 2 inches every time. I cut the backyard at 2 inches, but the front lawn, I do not. I leave it a little long, mainly just kind of save on some water. There's my friendly neighbors, yeah. But anyways, so I usually cut mine about 3 inches, but I just left it about 3 inches during the fall because I was cutting it a little higher than that, probably about 4 inches during the heat of the summer. Now, I got a front lawn on a little slope, which isn't a huge issue, but yeah, I mean, just to conserve a little bit more water, I fertilized it more regularly. You'd be surprised if you fertilize more often in a little lesser amounts, what it'll do for your sprinklers as far as keeping the whole property green if you have any trouble spots. Next video. But here's the pile. That's a lot of crap, debris, whatever you want to call it. But this machine here, I've been doing this for probably, I don't know, this machine's probably about 15 years old. So maybe 12 to 15. I don't know exactly when I bought it, but it was way before I bought my other lawnmower, and that was about 10 years old. So, great machine. We purchased the machines that we use. You can go rent one at your local store, hardware. I don't know where you can rent yours. I don't know. Who rents them?
Ace rents.
Well, that's around here, but I don't know where, like, you know, they're all different names, but, like, I'm sure you've got a rental store somewhere in your neighborhood. Go check prices. Yes, you can rent one for cheaper than you pay us to do it.
Home Depot.
Home Depot is a good store. It's Lowe's, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sunbelt, they're kind of a bigger national company, I think. But long story short, good idea to do this to your yard. I'd say at least do it every year. Now, you can adjust the height on this thing. I can go down to 6 inches on this machine. You're not going to want to obviously do that. That's like, it's like rototilling a garden or something. But if, you know, if the lawn's a little longer and you're sitting up on top, you can go down a little farther. But I recommend, if you do leave your lawn long in the wintertime, mow it first before you dethatch. You'll see a better result. But other than that, I don't know. I mean, there's not much to dethatching your lawn. It's an easy process.
It's just a little time consuming.
Yeah, it is. I mean, sorry. But, so, number one, obviously you're going to have to go get the machine, right? If you don't have a machine, you're going to have to go get the machine. So, first thing, find a machine or a company who will do it for you. Number two, just do it. That's all we did. We just busted it out, went to town. Now, like I said, it's hard to determine how many times you want to do it. Now, you can do it once. You can go a little slower. You can pull up a little more debris. Once will be just fine. Now, it's kind of hard to tell you, you know, over the video here, what lawn is going to need it and what lawn is not. Now, I would just do it and see what comes up. There's some properties that we cut really short, or that the homeowners cut really short, and we'll go dethatch, and we'll give them a big, you know, we'll give them a price, our normal price, and by the time we're done, we really didn't pull up that much stuff. So I feel bad. I don't give them a discount on price though, because we still do all the work. But as far as this pile here goes, there's some properties who you wouldn't get this much on. Other property, I don't know. It's a tough call. This property was bad, so this is a good chunk. But like I said, this is just off my backyard. Now,
Front yard.
front yard. Sorry.
Front yard.
This is the size of my front yard. So, I mean, to me, it's not ginormous. I don't even think it's very big. My backyard's pretty big. But that's a lot of grass. Junk. Whatever you want to call it. But, that being said, we're done. Well, okay, have to take it back. We're going to mow it. I'm not going to mow it on camera. I'm not going to film that stuff. But I usually will go over it afterwards, mow it.
Just to put the finishing touches
yeah,
on
just
it.
to suck up all the extra stuff that the rake doesn't get. So, anyways, have a good day. Check back for more videos. We're going to do a how to aerate video. Let's do that.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's really not hard to aerate, people. Just go get the machines and do it. I mean, how to this, how to that. I'll show you how to.
We'll show you how to get to work.
We'll show you how to work hard. Anyways, peace out. Make sure you go down, subscribe. And yeah, I should have put that at the beginning, but whatever. Have a good day. See ya.
Later.